Master Derek looks just as friendly and polite as he did on the day he welcomed you into his jewelry shop in Dresden. His attire is still rich and exquisite. It now features a gem-encrusted symbol of Baphomet. A grotesque shadow hovers beside him, a demon, perhaps the same one that stole the jewelry at Elin's wedding. Ah, the victorious commander and his valiant companion. I was so certain that you had been swallowed up by the abyss. Oh well, life is full of disappointments. Cultists are so talkative these days. Why don't we skip the heart to heart and get down to business? Why, valiant paladin? Don't you want to know who you've really been dealing with this whole time? He's not just a cultist or a demon worshiper. You're talking to the Grand Master of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth. Well, I saw Noticula kill Baphomet. Your lord died at her hands. I'm fully aware of the Lady in Shadow's capabilities. Forgive me for being blunt, but you've not told me anything I don't already know. I do not mourn my master's temporary demise. His defeat is nothing more than a setback. We may be forced to retreat, but like the tide, we'll always return. However, even the permanent death of Lord Baphomet would not sway me from my beliefs. You know why the abyss is so beautiful? It spawns new beasts to replace the old. It sustains itself in an endless cycle, the unchanging sum of chaos and evil. It will never cease to exist. Lord Baphomet meets his end, I will simply find myself a new master. Have some questions for you, Grand Master. You can ask whatever you'd like, and I might even answer. You don't need to address me by my title, though it sounds formidable. It's purely honorary and places no obligations upon me, which suits me perfectly. So you were the one who led the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth into battle? You might find this surprising, but no, that was not my role. Demon generals like Jerebath and Monago have rendered my services unnecessary. They are the ones who lead the troops in the Whirlwind. I realized that I could not compete with them, so I moved away from military operations and began to focus on my own intrigues. And it's thanks to those schemes that our paths have collided. Why were you stealing souls? Isn't the answer obvious? I wanted to spread terror throughout the city, and I could use the souls as leverage to coerce people into doing my bidding. I spent years developing a reputation amongst Mandevian high society. Everyone knew who I was, and my work was in high demand. Then, slowly, with almost surgical precision, I distributed the demonic jewelry. I knew when to sell someone a useless bauble, and when to give someone something special. Then I ordered the demons to act. All of the jewelry had gemstones that were designed to ensnare souls. I told the demons to capture the souls of the jewelry's owners and bring them to me. All across Mendev, dozens of mortals were suddenly trapped. All of their friends and loved ones were left alone with their grief. They held the lifeless bodies of their children or their beloved, and clung to the hope that maybe, someday, there would be a way to bring them back, and that's when I struck. I threatened, I coerced, I offered hope. I did everything I could to tear down your crusade from the inside. If you had stayed in the abyss a little longer, even a couple of months would have sufficed. You would have had an altogether different welcome waiting for you. You have returned to find Mendev engulfed in civil war. I've met all kinds of monsters, but none of them have been this full of themselves. Oh, brave, brave paladin. You know so little of this world and understand even less. Who is the demon standing next to you? You don't know me, but I know you. We've met several times, except I was controlling the body of your friend, the nimble but empty-headed Curl. How did Sela, Curl, and the others get involved in all this? It was all a result of a rather absurd series of coincidences. It started when a certain knight, burning with love and passion, came to buy a ring for his bride-to-be. He was willing to pay quite an exorbitant sum. Now, I don't normally waste my time with mundane, ordinary folk. However, his ardor, and the strength of his love, along with the fact that he was one of Iomede's nauseously righteous lackeys, made him irresistible, so I decided to craft him a ring with a demon inside. I took great pleasure in the thought that someday he would realize that he had given a deadly gift to the person he loved most. He would have to live with the knowledge that he had doomed his beloved to a terrible fate. Well, thank you for the valuable life lesson. I can assure you that this nauseatingly righteous knight has taken it to heart. I thought you were a master of intrigue, cold-blooded and cunning. But you're not clever or cunning, you're just cruel. There's nothing special about your schemes. They're just an excuse to hurt people. The more you talk, the more I want to kill you. Every word you say brings you closer to your inevitable demise. But I haven't even told you the best part, brave paladin. The most ridiculous coincidence of all was the halfling Curl. You know why my Templars recruited him? It's been our informant for a long time. You're lying. Not at all. The condemned provide an endless supply of recruits. They're easy targets. What they lack in quality, they make up for in quantity. We recruited Curl when we were preparing for the attack on Conabras. If it's any consolation, the fool quickly grew disenchanted with Baphomet's cause. He refused to spy for us. But we gave him a good scare, and he gave up. We barely had to torture him at all. He continued to spy for us, but he dreamed of escape. He clung to the hope that someday he could run away, not just from us, but from the Crusades as well. He wanted to go far, far away, where no one would ever find him. And then one day, by complete chance, he found out that the ring Master Derek gave to the foolish knight Ellen, the ring I was hidden in. The idiot thought it was some priceless artifact. He thought that if he stole it, he could sell it and use the money to start a new life elsewhere. He went to the deserted camp, grabbed the ring, and gave me his lovely agile body, as well as the chance to have a good laugh. It was so amusing to pit the valiant paladin against her brave knight friend. Gives us back the souls, and I'll let you go. No, I don't think I will. I won't let all my hard work go to waste. I take my chances against you, Commander. The odds may be less than ideal, but it's a risk worth taking. Look at your friends, brave paladin. Look at the Commander, the Crusade's greatest hope. You have led them all to their deaths.
Endure this.
Goodbye. A single turn just obliterated him.
Here comes trouble.
Oh, we have more? Oh. We have a lily too.
Are you still here? Make every strike count.
Is that it? Master Derek Sunhammer is gravely wounded, but he does not lose his composure. He remains calm and dignified in the face of death. It seems I have made a mistake. I should not have fought you. Still, I do not regret taking the risk. He turns to Sela, and there's a malevolent gleam in his eye. You may have the commander by your side, but look at yourself, Paladin. Look at those you've taken under your wing. Your friends are a thief, a coward, and a stubborn oaf. You couldn't unite them or inspire them to great deeds. On the contrary, you made everything worse. Yet here you are now, blaming me for everything that's happened as if it's all my fault. Somehow, I am responsible for all your foes. Woes. My evil plans and schemes have ruined your lives. You believe that if you can just rid the world of evil people like me, it will become a paradise. Life will be fair and just, and everyone will be joined together in the bonds of friendship. Well, let's see if your theory is correct. You have removed me from the equation. Let's see this glorious new world you're going to build. He bursts into a wheezing laughter and then falls over silent. Sela stares at Derek's lifeless body. She is breathing heavily. She can't tell if it's from the intensity of the battle or she's simply overwhelmed with emotion. Is it over? Have we removed the evil? Why, that cult is scum. Even on death's door, he was still spewing venom. Wait, we won, right? We've completed our mission. Doesn't matter. He tried to poison our souls, but his words mean nothing. He has lost. Commander, Sela, I spoke harshly to you before. I said things that I regret, but I never should have doubted you. This victory would not have been possible without your help. Don't pay any attention to him. He's a cultist. Why would you believe a word he says? Yes, you're right. We'll discuss this later. We have the souls. I'll keep them with me until we reach Dresden. Let's go, Drast. I don't want to stay here any longer. Well, you're going to. We have to get loot. Shinies. Wow. Bracers, press 7. Renowned artisan. Nice. Hammer of Masterpiece. The hell? That is an interesting hammer. Red gem. There's something unusual about this red garnet. Its size and cut suggest that it was used for a specific purpose other than decoration. Chalcedony is a gem that is often overlooked. Its color evokes the pale blue hues of deep snow, much like the warm yellow glint of amber brings to mind the fiery leaves of autumn. A skilled jeweler understands what seasonal qualities of these colors, but does not shy away from rearranging them. Why not start the year with winter and then move to autumn? Why shouldn't autumn flow into spring? Summer can't be the last season, the one that reverses the flow of time. Okay, so that's the puzzle we're going to end up doing. So winter first, then autumn, and spring and summer. Winter, autumn, spring, summer.
Can't make the demons wait.
Gold. Okay. No, it's strange. I'm not scared at all. I think I've forgotten how to be afraid.
Beautiful.
I highly doubt that. So... is it here? So, winter, autumn, spring, summer. Nothing spectacular yet. This piece of the wall is definitely a hidden door. It's not hard to see that it looks different, or to find the built-in mechanism.
Got this one.
The mirror has no magic aura, but it obviously hangs here for some reason. If you're reading this note, I must be dead. And even in death, I have lured you into my trap. Greed is a sure path to the grave. That's your trap? That's it?
We can rest after this fight.
Eh. Okay, that's not it. Next.
Getting my ass kicked.
Yes, you did.
No glory without risk. Ah!
Okay. See if we can kill both of them in one turn.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, if we didn't miss that last shot, we would have. That it? Ivory dice. Okay. Just junk. Darren's. Let's camp first. Okay. Looks like we're still buffed as well.
Let's see what we can do.
Commander, I'm glad to see you held up your end of the deal. The Mendev Inquisition thanks you. We'll take custody of the criminal now. My, what a curious installation. Count Arenday, the Mendev Inquisition finds you guilty of treason, criminal links to demonic cults, orchestrating the murders of several of this country's citizens who were killed and decapitated by you or your accomplices in Canabras, and a range of other places. I, Leotur Hawkblade, Inquisitor and Exterminator of the demonic blight by the grace of the Inheritor, have been authorized to carry out the sentence. Death by fire. With the permission of the Commander, we'll begin. Darren darts a glance at you, seemingly lost for words. Perhaps it's just your imagination, but the air seems to thicken around you. An ominous whispers rise up within it. The rest of your companions exchange bewildered glances, but keep watching without a word, understanding that something unusual is about to happen. Burning at the stake, A trifle old-fashioned. I thought you'd offer something a little more sophisticated for your noble clientele. But what interests me the most is what is your role in all of this, Drast? My role? I was the one who reached out to the Inquisition and asked them to investigate. Like a fool, you followed me, yet all the while I knew I would soon throw you to the Church's slavering hounds. Leotur's face expresses undisguised approval. He shifts his stance, readying himself to fight. Darren parts his lips to say something, then presses them into a thin line, restraining himself. It's good that we have finally had an honest conversation. I've always appreciated honesty in people. Leotur stands motionless like a statue. He stares at you expectantly, as if asking your permission to continue. You've mocked and hurt others your entire life. Now it's your turn. Take your place at the stake and endure the agonizing death you deserve. Leoder gives a barely perceivable nod. A circle of runes start to glow faintly at his feet. Darren listens to your words, never taking his eyes off your face, and only when you're about to finish does he finally break. With a shudder, he averts his eyes, avoiding looking at anyone. His voice sounds hoarse. So this is how it ends, I suppose. I suppose I deserve this, don't I? You walk through life without showing any compassion or gratitude to anyone. It's highly unreasonable to expect someone to show compassion toward you. You better not die or leave us because of this. Sorry, I have neither the time nor the strength to continue this conversation any longer. Do what you have to do, Drast. And I must warn you, there is someone who may be severely displeased by your attempt to kill me. Someone dangerous. Prepare yourself. There is a palpable shift in the surroundings. Everything seems to tremble, like in the moment before a thunderstorm. There are no bolts of lightning or rolls of thunder, but the sensation of some malicious presence, enraged and bewildered, rings through the air. We did it, Commander. It's coming, right into our trap. The scream of a dozen voices, soundless but powerful, drills into your ears and resounds over the land. The ritual circle drawn by the Inquisitor flares to life.
Let's make this quick.
Defeat the other. Horrible rolls.
It's your time to cease to exist. You're in my way. You had your chance.
Wow.
You won't survive me.
Of course, we can't use the only healer we have at the moment. It's undead.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Simply business.
Good guys always win. Endure this.
can push through this?
Can you, though?
The light take you!
Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
I got this.
Jesus. That takes basically no damage.
Go.
And there goes Ember.
Let's see if I can sneak around.
Sudden silence falls over the battlefield. It's accompanied by the sensation of sinking into deep water, slowly and inevitably. Surface grows further and further away. The darkness grows deeper and deeper around you, and below is nothing but a bottomless black. Voices sound in your head. No, not voices, images, ideas. Deal. The blackness seems to extend its hand, a vague extremity, an open palm. Deal. Let go. Let go of us. An agonizing yearning for freedom grows through you, piercing your entire self. It comes from without, but you feel it as your own. Reward. You get power. Away we will go. Away. The old door is closing. We will step back. What are you? A stream of feelings and images crashes upon your mind that cannot be described in any language you know. You can only sense the general shape of them, the direction, the aftertaste, space, void, death, infinity, journey, escape, hunger, over and over, hunger. What do you want? Secret. Keep the secret. Door. Close the door. We're going to look this one up. What's the name of this quest? Okay. I don't know. I want to know what the reward is. Mm, okay. Nope, we're going to refuse. Death. The feeling of sinking into the depths is replaced by the sensation of a whirlpool roiling around you. Death. Freedom. Freedom. Death.
Do not fear. Do not
He
waver.
healed? Fuck. There we go.
Did you see that?
Into the fray.
Dude, stop.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Yes, you are, and we have no one to heal you.
The light, take you.
Victory is worth the pain.
I'm gonna drop
Jesus.
this again.
I must withdraw.
Into the fray. Ah! Huh.
I'm gonna try this again.
Victory is worth the pain.
There it goes. Jesus. That's a pretty insane fight.
This war must end.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
What all did I take off of him? I don't remember now. That. Alright, we have Bless. We have... Yep. They ever fix this? They did. Okay. Hopefully they actually fixed it.
Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Ona Adayana. Aporane sentes. Aporane sentes.
I mean, since he's not going to be in the fight,
Aporane sentes.
might as well.
Aporane sentes. Aporane sentes. Li sono Danium. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam.
All right.
Trust in yourself.
Let's try this again.
Yet another obstacle. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yeah. Immune to quarry. Let's get another midnight bolt.
won't survive me.
Rude. Okay. No. Hellfire Ray. Well, shit.
Endure this!
Amranda Gratior.
Simply business.
Okay. Tuna neb.
Make every strike count.
Into the fray!
Horrible rolls.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Oh, I thought that was Ember. Shit. Whoops. Saw Scorching Ray and immediately assumed it was Ember.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
You're in my way.
Well, shit. Used up my turn. There we go. Phase 2.
Let's make this quick.
Jesus.
you!
Okay. Axiomites. Ow.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Shit.
Into the fray! Hey! No glory without risk!
So many just whiffs. Just can't hit the bastard now, and my heavy hitter's confused.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Okay. What? Oh my god.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The light takes you!
Should have healed. He's not dead, he's just sleeping. Now he's dead. Jesus.
Here comes trouble.
Okay. Rude. Bad horsey.
Simply business.
What's its fortitude saving throw? $25. Okay, decent damage with that.
I got this.
Go!
Yep, just beat on Sela, it's fine. Let's do that. Sure. Let's give everyone haste as well.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
There you are. Okay.
You won't survive me.
Damn it, Ember. It's immune to piercing. Well, shit. Pretty much takes out two of my biggest damage dealers.
Endure this.
Almost halfway. Ooh. Oh. Damn, Salem, now you decide to do a lot of damage?
Let's make this quick. It's worth the pain.
Did you see that?
Seriously, Lan?
I must withdraw.
Come on. Okay. About 75% health.
The plan went awry. Damn.
Make every strike count.
really wish I could use Ember.
Victory is worth the pain.
He's outside of it.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Into the fray.
Got to turn off defensive fighting. We might have to just accept the offer. Jesus. Might not be able to do this. Where are we at on alignment anyway? Yeah, we're still in the middle. We still have wiggle room. So, it wouldn't hurt us if we took the evil option. See, that's horseshit. It's supposed to be immune to cloud kill.
You won't survive me.
The light take you. Ha!
Endure this!
Oh my god, let me use Ember.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Getting close. Slowly but surely. Let's see if I go over here.
Make every strike count.
It'll be out of the way of the confusing blast. Doesn't look like it.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Taking good damage.
without risk.
Of course, it's immune to smite evil.
Yes!
You won't survive me.
Yeah, it's not worth it. And that.
The light take you.
So close.
Yes! Yes!
You just die.
Endure this.
Oh my god. Darren wraps his arms around himself for a moment, clutching at his shoulders. With a slightly crazed look in his eyes, he surveys the area, his gaze never resting on anything in particular. His lips move, but no sound. At last, the Count says, "It's over." I hope it is. The Commander and I spared no effort to home in on this entity and to lure it into a trap. I assume now you understand the real reason behind everything we put you through, Count. I'm especially proud of my overly ruthless Inquisitor speech. I like you, sir, not so ruthless Inquisitor. Tis a real shame I'll have to kill you. What are you talking about? Well, Darren is speaking in a strange manner, apparently marveling at the sound of his own voice, tasting each word on his tongue. Either that, or the Inquisition will grip me by the throat and finally execute me. Unless they decide to lock me up in some closed facility for clerics and mages that would look suspiciously like a prison. Count, you're without a doubt guilty of being in contact with a foul entity from beyond and concealing signs of its presence in Mendev and the Crusade. That makes you an accomplice to all the crimes committed by this other, whatever it is. Of course, Mendevian justice in all its glory. It is my duty to pass your case to the Inquisition Tribunal, but I'm certain that the judges will take into consideration your youth and the extreme circumstances under which you first encountered the entity, and they will treat you with leniency. I seriously doubt that the death sentence will even be raised as a possibility, but Count, can you still use your abilities as an oracle? What? What does that have to do with? You can. I'm positive of it. I know how abilities like yours work. Unlike clerics, you did not gain your power by choice. You do not choose your destiny, you're simply chosen. The other, whatever it is, chose you. You became its gateway and acquired your power. Now it's dead, but this power still remains within you. This means that the gateway wasn't sealed with the death of its creator, hence you, Count, are an open road to the unknown. Where these horrible, head-collecting entities come from, you remain a threat, and this means there's a high probability that a tribunal will decide to send you to a closed asylum, where you will remain under the church's supervision for the rest of your life. Do I get any say in this? Your achievements are great, Commander. Perhaps the Mendev Inquisition Tribunal will listen to your arguments, but I can't promise anything. Darren, do you have anything to say about the gateway and all the other things Theotir is talking about? Of all those assembled here, I may know the least about these creatures and what they were trying to do to me. I was simply instructed to keep my mouth shut. Otherwise, the next severed head would be my own. So I said nothing. I've been saying nothing for 10 long years, while they used me to come and go to this world as they pleased. Oh, I don't know how it works. I don't know if there's some road inside me, or where it may lead. There must be another way to resolve this. Another way? I'm afraid there's no such way, Commander. Don't ask me to sacrifice my principles. I will never do that. The only thing I can say is that the tribunal's verdict, no matter what it will be, will most probably not be carried out as long as active hostilities continue in the Crusade. But after they're over, we'll have to step in. Actually, there is another way. You can kill me right here and now. I'm not joking, and I'm not being overly dramatic. I'm not going to that damn tribunal, and I'm not going to any damn asylum. This life, so-called life, they have prepared for me is everything I've ever hated with an little extra on top. I will not be able to live like that. I've never even wanted to try. I would much prefer to take one final breath as a free man than to live 10 decades with a noose around my neck. For someone like him, death really would be better than what awaits him after the tribunal. Can't accept what you plan to do to Darren. It's not his fault. Darren stares at you with a surprisingly sincere expression of gratitude. I do believe that was the most significant thing anyone has ever done for me. Isn't that touching? Now, if you allow me, I tend to fight back as hard as I can and keep you from lawlessly murdering me.
We're gonna rest after this fight.
Let me guess, he's at full health now, but I'm not? No. Okay. That was easy.
Rules
All right.
are made to be broken.
Let's loot up. What shitty gear. You should be ashamed of yourself. Nothing on the other. No corpse of the other.
Patricium Turinos. Patricium Turinos. Patricium Turinos.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Please tell me there's something good loot-wise here.
Let's see what we can do.
Guess I should save. Perception check failed.
Can't hide from me.
Keen dagger +1. Oh, thanks. Alright, I guess that's it. Nothing here. Other than a shitty dagger.
It's an odd word. Freedom.
Okay. Why did you mention freedom?
Because it is the greatest treasure, second only to life itself, which many fail to appreciate, sadly. People are so eager to shackle themselves, sacrificing their freedom, and they don't even realize it. Well, so be it. I am free now, and I, for one, do know how to appreciate my freedom.
You just killed a man for your sake.
Oh, yes. And I even feel something approaching regret. This Inquisitor didn't seem such a dreadful hypocrite, unlike the others of his kind. He died for his beliefs. Such is life. The genuinely righteous always die first. But he knew the risks. I doubt I would ever be willing to sacrifice everything I am for the sake of a stranger.
I have so many questions for you about the other and more.
Let's postpone this conversation till we are back at camp or somewhere else safe. Apologies, but I'm too exhausted now to talk about it. First, I need to convince myself that it's all over.
Probably isn't. We have to go.
I rarely say things like this. I have never said anything like this to anyone before, to be precise. But I am amazed by everything you have done for me. I'm not sure I deserved it, but still, I am very grateful.
You're my healer. Okay. You're my healer, and no one fucks with the white mage. Basically that. Hard save it there, and we're going to call it a day there.